Howdy partner, it's time for the Blast TV Austin Major, and today we're gonna start with the pick'em for stage 1. Did I rent a cowboy hat just for this video? No, I bought it. I've been watching Counter-Strike religiously for almost a decade now, and I believe I'm the hombre that will get us that much coveted diamond coin. So stick around. My name is Bill Burnington. I love talking about Counter-Strike, and if you do too, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. And also consider joining the Burnington's Big Shot Discord server, where I accumulate the finest mind Counter-Strike has to offer in one concise gene pool. Alright? So join the gene pool and join right now down below. Alright, that's enough daily do-dalling. Let's get on with these pick'ems. And doesn't this look great? Good job, Valve. Good job. Fits with my cowboy hat. I'm happy. This is great. So, first off, partners. We have to remember that you can't easily make 1 point by just simply getting the best team that will go 3-0 just in the advanced section. No, you have to be bang on to get the points, so you have to put them 3-0. And you better believe that team is heroic. Unequivocally the best team in this group. There are rumors that Opera Sampayos and Coach Saw are gonna get picked up by G2 soon, but that is not a sign that things are not working. On the contrary, Saw and Sampayos are two of the 3 reasons what gives Heroic a leg up over the competition. And as their third leg, they have the... Wait, that sounds... As the third leg, they have a cannon in the form of... No, that's not great. Tenier, he shoots people in the face, alright? I keep seeing the same thing in my head. Alright, Heroic is gonna go through. Second 3-0 team is gonna be Team Bad Boom. Yeah, I believe in Bad Boom Boomage. They don't often fall to worse teams, but they just narrowly lose against better teams. But there are no better teams in this stage right now. They got some sick firepower in the form of Siren, Exile, Magno Jess. I'm not worried for this team. This team is gonna make it through, and I think they're gonna make it through cleanly, which Boomage has done time and time again in these Swiss stages. And if you think complexity is better, well, you're wrong. But you know who is better? And also a better pick to go 3-1? Namega. I will be surprised if these guys do anything else besides Counter-Strike in their lives. Look, Zwei. In 10 months, he has played 250 maps with this team. But look at Ultimate, who has also been playing for 10 months, who has played 100 maps less than Zwei. And it's not only been online games. This team has been showing up on LAN more and more recently, where they have beating exactly this competition. My only question is, will it be this Major's CIS Cinderella run? OG have actually, for the first time ever, been getting better. They have been slaving away online for so long now, but when duty calls, they managed to go 3-0 through the European RMR. And I certainly believe there's gonna be a lot of people underestimating this team. But this team gets to play the best teams in the world, day in, day out, online and in practice games. And I think they learned a thing or two. Next up, B8, Bait, whatever you want. This team has been a solid tier 2 team for so long now. And they have been mighty scary for all the tier 1 teams that are going up against them. The only problem is, they keep running into that glass ceiling. Because they can choke in big moments and keep giving away big advantages to make it to that next level. They get close so many times, but they just can't get that last yard. Until now. Because they went on a crazy 5-match win streak from elimination to qualifying for a major by beating Paravision, ENCE, 9 Pandas, Astralis, and BC Game. Those are all very serious teams. Except Paravision. I think they broke their glass ceiling. And now it's time to show everybody. PA make it through. Now the teams that I think are gonna make it through 3-2. First off, Complexity. I know a lot of people that are gonna make Complexity go through, but I think it's a bit dicey. Complexity, in my opinion, is known for just making a meal out of things that they don't have to and making it surprisingly difficult for themselves. But this time, things have become more difficult for them. With them most likely not playing with Halzak because he failed to get a visa for the Austin event. Also, they always are a solid team that can make top 16 at the major, but remember, since last time, they lost Elise. They're not playing with Halzak. They're playing with a new coach because they lost their old one, and they replaced them with players that are just average in the form of Zixi and Nyx. But Complexity has one thing, which is a solid grasp of CS, which I think is enough for them to advance. And you know who doesn't have a solid grasp of CS? You know I had to do it to him. Tyloo going 3-2. I talked about how fun and cool Tyloo is, and that I'm just a fan. Are they inconsistent? Fuck yeah, that's half the fun. I can't blame you if you keep Tyloo out of your pick'em though, but when G kicks your ass with that lovely smile, hitting you right in their G-spot, you better believe you're in trouble. I don't know what that was. And lastly, Flight Quests make it through. They get invited for all the tournaments, fly all over the world, playing the best teams in the world, get to practice all the teams, get all the experience, get all the chances. If they don't make it through this one, delete Australia. There, I said it. Just get rid of it. I don't need it. Get it out of here. They have the most firepower in years. Only question is, will INS be sufficient as an IGL to make it out of this group? They managed to get some close matches against the world's best and actually beat some of them here and there, but I'm not 100% convinced that they will make it through. That's why I have to put them 3-2. So before we go to the O3s, I will go quickly through all the teams that I think won't make it and why, alright? Wildcard. Made top 16 last time. This time, I think it's going to be a bit rougher. People know that they are a team that can play CS. There's been a lot of rumors that they have been thinking of kicking the Swedish players who bring a lot of the firepower, which will not probably do great in a team environment. They're probably going to be a little bit aggrieved. I can see them go through, definitely. But I just see a better, well-oiled machine make it through. And Wildcat has just not been showing anything. They have cooled off big time since the last major. Like for 4 months now. They haven't shown anything of note. Imperial Esports is just another Brazil team. They just get invited all the time and then they just maybe win a game. But they just are not solid enough to make it through a group stage like this. I don't think so. They just... The talent on Brazilian teams are just stretched so thin that no one really has the tools. But there is a great team in there, but I don't think it's in Imperial Esports. NRG, I can see them go through. I can definitely see it, but they are just always underwhelming where you think they can do better. I would love for them to, you know, go through, but like they are definitely not the better American team in comparison to Complexity, but they are missing a player though. But then you get Junior, who's still a solid AWPer, and Halzak, he just makes mistakes. Will Junior do that too? I don't know. Junior is perfect for this level where he can just out-AWP these guys, the top 30, top 40 AWPers. But like when he gets to tier 1, that's when he starts to, get found out. But not yet, not now, not here. I don't think he will get it here. So that's why I will say Complexity over them. Metasport, I was fighting. I would love to see them go through. I would love to see Plopsky and Hampus make it through. But sadly, they have no experience on LAN. They have not enough big wins over teams, not even of this stature. But I'm definitely going to be rooting for them. But no, sorry, I can't see it. Fluxo, they made it into this by beating Legacy and Bestia. That's the only times that they actually beat Legacy. So Legacy is better than them. And Envision is pretty good. They are always surprisingly like, oh yeah, they were better than we thought. But then they never win games, so is that enough to make it go through? No, of course not. But not bad enough to make them 0-3 in my opinion. Legacy, a team that I always feel like is a bit more like loose and not really a real team, but more of like a mix a Brazilian mix. I don't know why I think that. I'm never convinced by them. They have some serious great firepower. I love Dumao. I think he's great. I think he should go to a better team and show what he's really worth. But for some reason, this Legacy team just doesn't inspire me with any real consistency to make it through this group stage. But they definitely can win a game or two maybe. And that leaves me with the last 0-3 teams. First off, Chinggis Warriors. I am happy for them that they made it to the major. They got a sort of free invite by way of going through the Asian MRQ, which is just everybody except China and Australia. It's like when Team Wolf went through the Indian qualifier to qualify for the major in 2014. They're gonna get battered, which is fine. Maybe they sneak a win, but everything just tells me Chinga's Warriors should go 0-3. And then Fluxo, I was doubting between Fluxo or Legacy, but I actually think Arts Fluxo is worse. They have actually lost a lot of matches against Legacy. The only one they won was to qualify for the Major. I think it's not going to happen again if they go in a head-to-head. So I say Fluxo is an 0-3 team too. And there you have it. Those are my pick'ems. I will do pick'ems for every single stage of the Major until the playoffs. And I will also make videos about the storylines going into the Major. So don't forget to subscribe. Because if you don't, you will miss out on that diamond coin. You better believe it. You better believe it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about my pick'ems. You think I'm wrong? You think I'm right? You think I'm a genius? Tell me, especially the last two things. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.